Okay, hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Pat Moriarty Surf. In this series, I am comparing my surfing ability to the best surfers in the world. So my goal with this is to provide some relatable and informational surf content to you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, go check out the other videos in this series and please like and subscribe to the channel. So without further ado, what we'll be analyzing today is my pop-up versus Steph Gilmore's pop-up. Steph Gilmore is one of the best female surfers of all time and has a very, very smooth pop-up. So we're going to see what she does, and we're going to see what I do, and we're going to see what I can do better to emulate more what she does. So without further ado, let's show you guys Steph Gilmore's pop-up. Okay, one thing you'll notice right off the bat here, if we wind it back a few clicks, is these arms. There's one, she's looking where she wants to go. That's super important. Where your eyes go, your body follows in surfing. And she's also very unrushed and calm in this pop-up position. She's done it a million times before, and you can just see in her overall stance that she's quite confident and ready to go. So she does a good job here of putting weight on the front part of the board. This way, she can stabilize in that cobra position for that half second, see where she wants to go, and then bring that knee in between her hands. Boom. Super smooth. And as you'll notice, the foot position here is really, really good. So she gets that back foot straight on that tail pad, and that's something that I've been working on. And being able to do that right off the pop-up really sets your whole wave up for the ideal wave progression. So that pop-up really cues up that turn and eventually that jump. So we'll do one more time here. As you can see from this angle, look at her knee. Look at how her knee is able to come right under her chest and just plop down her foot in the sweet spot of the board. That's really, really smooth. Not a lot of wasted movement, and she's able to cue up the wave with that pop-up. Now, without further ado, we are getting on to my pop-up. So right off the bat, you're going to notice some differences between myself and Steph Gilmore. So I'll play this through full speed one time and then slow it down for you guys. So as you can see, I'm paddling, doing a good job of paddling, catching the wave. What I want to work on here is trying to get my shoulders and head even farther above the board. It's really good to have that body position of almost like a ripe banana. It's the way I was taught it. And that way I can look where I want to go. So I should probably be looking somewhere here, which I look like I'm doing a pretty good job of. And really try and arch that back as I'm paddling for the wave. Next, I put my hands down, and initially here, I don't stay in that cobra position. So ideally, I can get my arms straight and keep my back arched like this. However, what I do is I put too much weight forward on the board, and you can see my back here is in a straight line. That's not what you want. What you want is to have an arched back through the pop-up. That way you can just slide your front leg up between your chest easily, and you do it in more of like a yoga flow fashion. As you can see from this, it's a bit clunky, and my shoulders are actually below my hips. So that's really not what you want. I'm bent over, and my shoulders are below my hips, and it makes it really difficult to get this knee in the right position, right? There's not a whole lot of room there. If, on the other hand, my back was arched in the cat position, so you know that cat and camel stretch, if you're in the position where your back is arched like so, and your hands are pressing forward, it provides a ton of room to get your knee in front of your chest and throw it down on the sweet spot of the board. And what this does too is you see that back leg. So the back leg isn't in the perfect position there. It's not on the tail pad. It's a few inches in front. And that sets up this whole entire wave to not be as sound as it should be. So here I should be taking off a little bit steeper and be able to cue up this bottom turn and then be able to hit the top turn here And as you can see, I sort of just mellow into the pocket of the wave and sort of stay there. So that is, that's one of my pop-ups. And then we'll do pop-up from a different angle. All right, here we go. So this is me going right. And we'll do it full speed and then slow it down for you guys. So paddling for the wave. As you can see, the wave, I kind of missed the wave a little bit. I think back here, what I should have done is put more weight forward by pressing down on the board, using the slope of the wave to my advantage, and maybe have been a little bit more on the inside here to take advantage of the slope of the wave. So as you can see, I'm sort of chasing from behind. I have to do a double paddle there. And then at this point, I'm looking where I want to go. Although I remember this wave, the sun was in my eyes, so you can see my eyes are actually closed here. And as you can see, it's just bumpy and destabilized. I get my hands where I want to go, but then the same thing happens. I'm not in an arched position, right? I sort of go into like a more of a plank, and I arch my back this way instead of arching it up and this way. So that's super, super important for just gauging the wave, right? Ideally, I could be gauging the wave in that comfortable cobra position, but here I'm bent over, I'm sort of angling down the wave already, and it makes it difficult to generate speed and be able to execute a turn. The next thing, because of that poor posture, look at where my foot is. So my foot does not hit the sweet spot. It's over here on the right side of the board, and my back foot is way too up front. So that's the key. I mean, if I can get my shoulders up and arched like that, that sets up the entire wave. And the thing when you're learning to surf is the pop-up is like the linchpin of learning to surf. You learn how to do a perfect pop-up, the rest of surfing is going to be way, way easier. And so I'm nearly a year and a half into surfing, and I'm still struggling with getting the perfect pop-up, but there's no reason that I can't fix it. And we'll do one more here. It'll be the same story, really. I maybe would have been able to get farther along this wave look at that back. The back is completely rounded, and I'm sort of trying to like create that space artificially. But if I can just work on arching my back and then letting that front leg rather, slide up into the sweet spot and just holding that back leg in the same spot, then we would be in a much better position. So really what it is the pop-up cues up everything for the rest of the wave. And for me, I'm going to work on my positioning, so getting an arch back, focus on keeping that back leg back on the tail pad, and sliding that front leg right beneath my chest and popping my foot down right beneath my chest. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you related to this video, if you like this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Tell me something I should do better, or hey, don't worry, man, my pop-up looks like that too, or something funny. We would love to see it. We love the interaction. So thank you guys for tuning into this video, and I hope to see you next time.